Hello students, welcome to Modern Management Technique class. I am Professor Namrata Hampihori from Department of Commerce and Accountancy, KLS GCC Belgavi. We are dealing with the third unit, that is Human Resource Management. So in our previous class, we have studied about the selection and its process. So the selection process we have learned in two different classes. So here after selection, the next part we are going to learn is about training and development. Okay. So here, as it is a part of a human resource management activity, when the employee is selected here, right, that is through the recruitment, that is we have done the recruitment and then selection. After the employee is being recruited into the organization, the next step here is to provide training and development. So what it is training and development? So it is an attempt to improve the current or the future employee performance by increasing an employee's ability to perform through learning, usually by changing the employee's attitude or by increasing his or her skill and knowledge. Okay, that means what here? So when here, let us talk about the new employee who is being recruited. Right, so when the employee is newly recruited here, like he will be new to the organization, no doubt whatever he has his previous experiences that will be counted, but still to the current organization or the institution he is a new face. So the work environment will get changed and the pattern of doing the work will get changed. So for that purpose here, an organization should provide the proper development, training and development program to the employee. So with that, it will help him to learn the new environment, or it will help him to set up well in the new environment. So he will come to know about what is the work environment, what is the pattern of working in the new organization. So this training and development are divided into the two parts, or they are classified as on-job training method and off-job training method, right? So this on-job training method, as the word itself says, that on the job. That means what? The training is provided along with the job only. Okay, that is the employee is involved in his job. That is he is doing the job. Along with that, he is being provided the coaching here. Okay, off the job training means after the job hours, that is called as little informal method also you can say that, or apart from your job, that is learning through job, apart from that there is something which is called here as off job training, which provides the training apart from your what actually job you are doing, right? So let us see these one by one. First here is on job training method. Okay, so in on job training method, first you here have is coaching, right? So you have come across this word coaching, right? So in coaching what will happen? Some person who is expert here will guide you, right? So he will provide you certain information that will help you to know what you like what knowledge you have or the thing which you don't know. Okay, so here in an organization the superior will guide and instruct the trainee. Okay, they will guide as a coach here. Okay, the superior or the manager will act as a coach to instruct and guide the trainee. Okay, so here what those coach will do here is they'll counsel them or set a mutually agreed upon goals. Okay, so here they set the goals which are mutual, that is they have a common goal. Okay, then suggest how to achieve these goals, then they review them periodically and suggest the whatever changes are required in the behavior and the performance of a trainee. Okay, so they tell them like what to do, what is like what are the goals, they set one particular goal and help to act according to that, right? So here the trainee works directly with the senior manager and they take the full responsibility of trainees coaching, right? So here the top that is manager will take the responsibility of training. So here, basically, trainee will be groomed to replace the senior manager and to relieve him from some duties. Okay, that is certain part of the work will be transferred to the trainee when he will be getting a good coaching. Then next coming here is mentoring, right? So same similar way like a coaching, mentoring also involves here like interaction or counseling with the trainee, right? So here the focus is in this training is to develop of development of a attitude, that is like it is nothing but it is done by the senior person. It is a interaction between the trainer and the trainee. They try to change their view, or they try to build a kind of the attitude which will be suitable for the current organization. Then comes here is job rotation. Okay, so as rotation means what here, the change in the job through the like which are related to each other, right? So here the rotation will take place with no change in designation. The same activity or the same vertical, that is here it is a movement of horizontal, what you can say horizontal work, wherein it not only makes the person well acquainted with the different jobs also, but it also removes the boredom and follow to develop the rapport with the number of people, right? That is here that rotation must take logically. If the person is working in XYZ department and then with the certain position, next time in the same department allot him some other work, right? So that he will be learning the new thing and he won't be bored in the organization. Then next came is here JIT, that is job instructional technique, right? This is a step by step, that is it is a structure. This has already provided the framework, right? It prepares a trainee with the overview of the job, its purpose and the result desired, right? Then that will demonstrate the task or the skills to the trainee, allow the trainee to show the demonstration on their own, then follow up to provide the feedback and help. Okay, the best example here we can give, especially when the students take a science field, right? They do experiments in physics lab or the chemistry lab or the biology lab, right? When they perform an experiment in a physics lab, right? Here as a trainer, the first trainer will tell about what exactly should be done and what must be the output, right? Usually we see that how the electricity will pass through that some wires or connectivity, right? Then they allow the trainee or the student here to demonstrate that, right? Sorry, they demonstrate that. Then they allow them to do it on their own. Here students or the trainee will be allowed to do it on own, and whatever is a result expected by them will be seen. Same happens even in a computer lab also, correct? So there is some program which is been designed, the trainee will help, and the same thing will be that the same thing will be learned by the trainee. Then they demonstrate that, and seeing to the result they will come to know that how well we have understood about that. So this is job instructional technique. Then comes here is apprenticeship. That means what here? It is a training a new generation of practitioner of a skill. Okay, so this is nothing but learning about some skill. Okay, now suppose for example an electrician need to learn for the work which he is involved, right? In the same way the person who is expert, right? So there are certain works only the expert can do, or who is having a skill of that do can do that work, right? Suppose electrician you can say, or plumber you can say, right? They have their own technique of doing the work. So here we can say that these are the things which is involved of trades, craft and technical field, in which long period is required for gaining that proficiency, right? So here it requires lot of knowledge, a lot of time to gain that knowledge or to become expert in that particular field. So it is one of the most expensive method, and there is no guarantee that after being involved in that particular work you may be like continue in that, right? Some may feel bored or some may not grasp it immediately, right? So whoever are working under apprenticeship, they are being paid here remuneration also as per the agreement, right? Now you can say that it's certain field, right? Wherein the training will be given, right? As the CA or the chartered accountants or the company secretaries will go for the internship. In the same way, here this training will also take place, wherein they will be will be guiding how to work in the practical. Then next comes here is understudy, right? Understudy here, this is a method where a superior gives a training to his subordinates as his understudy, like assistant to manager or a director. Okay, so here the subordinate will learn through the experience and the observation by practicing in handling day-to-day problems. So here basic purpose is to prepare subordinate for assuming the responsibilities and duties. So here this is nothing but taking someone under us and helping them to know what exactly work is going, or training them what work exactly to be done, right? So this will help to shift the responsibility also. A very basic example I can relate you, that is at home when we see our mother doing some work, we go to help them, right? When we go to help them, when we try to learn by seeing what work they are doing, right? So when we go to help them, automatically their responsibility or the burden will be little reduced, right? How we will learn this thing? By seeing what they do, right? Or they may take our help, or they may take our assistant to do that work. So this is understudy. So this was all about the training, that is on job training, that is doing your actual job and getting a training. So this was all about on job training. I hope you all are clear with the concept. The next part, which is off job training, will be continued in the next class. See you.